So seeing that it's been several days since the last video update, I thought I'd show what I've been up to. And I've been working on a customizable Torus brush for UDK. UDK doesn't have a Torus brush to begin with, so it had to be added. And I'm working on adding a lot of customization to it at the moment. This is the Torus brush as you can see here. And instead of just fiddling through all the settings, which I will do in a future video when it's feature complete, I thought I'd show what I've already been able to do with it just in its somewhat incomplete state. You can see here you've got complex curves going on where instead of having a torus that is 360 degrees all the time, it can be specified to be hollow, it can be specified to be 90 degrees of an angle. So, and it allows mappers to create very, very interesting looking hallways and such. So this is an octagon hallway, and then the other interesting shapes it allows for is just ledges and such. Instead of having to create assets out in 3ds and such, I have a feeling it'll allow mappers to create more complex ledges that are the geometry is the main focus. But this is one idea that I kind of like just because it's a ledge that it has its own basketball hoop built in. It's one of those things that if anything was a bane to snipers, it would be a ledge that has its own hoop for mortars to land in. So it's one of those things where I think the mappers, once people get a hold of things like these and they just kind of feel out what they can do with it, I think that it will pay off greatly just in giving mappers the access to be able to create things like this. And of course, as I said, more brushes are planned. A lot of these brushes I'm going to be redefining just because they really don't have any features. Like the sphere, for instance, it has like no features, and it actually kind of not a great sphere for the physics interaction it produces. But anyhow, that's it for this video. If you're interested in the source code, I will be releasing it in the future. As I said, at the moment it is feature incomplete. And for everybody else, for mappers currently working with Freefall, this will likely be in the next source code release. Whether or not it'll be the feature complete version, I'm not sure. But for everybody else, if you have any questions or comments, you can of course post in the YouTube comments page or on the game forums. Otherwise, that's it for this video, and thanks